France will be the first of the G7 countries to recognize a Palestinian state in September at the UN General Assembly. French President Emmanuel Macron has announced the decision on X on Thursday morning, saying he hoped it would bring peace to the region. Macron published a letter to the Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas, confirming France's intention to become the first major Western power to recognize a Palestinian state. True to its historic commitment to a just and lasting peace in the Middle East, I have decided that France will recognize the state of Palestine. I will make this solemn announcement at the United Nations General Assembly next September. Macron goes on to say, the urgent priority today is to end the war in Gaza and rescue the civilian population. These are the countries that recognize the state of Palestine. The Trump administration on Thursday night strongly criticized French President Emmanuel Macron's pledge, saying that it is opposed to any country or international organization recognizing a Palestinian state. Macron's announcement could push other European countries, including the UK, to take a similar step in the coming weeks. France's move and its aftermath could further isolate Israel internationally over the war in Gaza and the occupation of the West Bank. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said on Thursday night that the U.S. strongly rejects Macron's plan. His quote, "This reckless decision only serves Hamas propaganda and sets back peace. It is a slap in the face to the victims of October 7th. Numerous Israeli officials condemned Macron's announcement. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, a Palestinian state in these conditions would be a launchpad to annihilate Israel, not to live in peace beside it. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz, a prize for the Hamas murderers and rapists that committed the worst massacre of Jews since the Holocaust." Here's my take. French President Emmanuel Macron's decision to formally back a Palestinian state is the kind of leadership we need. In the face of relentless bloodshed, Macron's stance reflects what the overwhelming majority of people across the globe are crying out for: an end to the killing and a path to lasting peace. This isn't about politics. It never was. This is about humanity. It's been almost 2 years. This cycle of violence has taken 20,000 children, 60,000 lives, nearly all of them innocent, while leaving generations of Palestinians in despair. Macron's move signals that the international community can no longer stand idle. It's a call for diplomacy, accountability, and recognition that security and justice must go hand in hand. The world is weary of endless war. Macron's decision doesn't solve everything, but it pushes us one step closer to a future where both peoples can live with dignity, safety, and hope. Let me know your thoughts.